The woman drew a circle around the doll with chalk, then whispered in its ear. She and her husband left the room. Laura knocked on the wall, then opened the door. The doll that had been on the floor was now gone. They were completely convinced that the spirit of Jim lived inside the doll. That night, after Laura told the doll a bedtime story, she planned to sleep with Jack. But just as they turned off the lights, music started playing from outside. They went to the living room, and the doll, which had been on the bed, was now sitting on a chair with the phonograph still playing music, as if it were jealous that Jack and Laura were together. Jack felt scared as he stared into the doll's eyes, so he urged Laura to leave the place immediately. But Laura insisted on staying to take care of the doll. Jack then revealed the truth. 20 years ago, on Jim's birthday, a little girl came to visit him, and she was never heard from again. Later, her body was found in the woods. When the police came to question Jim, the villa caught fire. Jim died in the fire. In other words, the spirit inside the doll was very likely an evil spirit. That night, however, someone arrived at the villa. It was Laura's ex-boyfriend, who had once abused her. He threatened Laura, demanding she return with him and continue their life together. That night, Laura vented her frustrations to the doll, hoping it would help her get rid of the jerk. In the middle of the night, the doll was gone from the bed. Blood dripped onto the ex-boyfriend's head. When Laura saw the doll in the chair, she realized it was the doll's doing. But the ex-boyfriend insisted that Laura was seeking revenge. Just then, Jack arrived. He tried to calm them down, but the ex-boyfriend, in a fit of rage, threw the doll onto the chair. The doll's head shattered. Suddenly, a mysterious force shattered the mirror. A man wearing a mask crawled out from the wall. This man was Jim. He hadn't died in the fire all those years ago. He had been living inside the wall for the past 20 years, facing the ex-boyfriend who had destroyed his doll. Jim pressed him to the ground and killed him with a nearby ceramic shard.
Due to copyright restrictions, this is all the content I am able to show.